Good evening and welcome to Corporate News.
Oh, sorry, serious.
No. I've given up on serious for this show because it really just doesn't work. And frankly, I'm not very good at serious. Well, it's kind of not what we do. Yeah.
I bring the pink mohawk into any room I go into.
Yeah, I feel honestly. Thank you for the resub, Kitty Cat 3000.
Thank you so much.
I feel like this is like Friday. Like we should be talking about VR news.
But we're not going to.
But we're not. We're not going to. Serious is seriously
overrated.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So do you wanna click this button for me, or should I click this button?
Click it.
You want me to click
it?
I will click this button. Wait, Ryan Ironwolf, thank you for resubbing.
Resubbing for 4 months.
Oh wait, no, I've got to do this.
Sorry, another button. There was things.
Future me. Hi, future me. Hello, past me. Thank you for resubscribing.
If you're cool,
you're welcome.
Buttons, yes, small fry. There are buttons.
Yes, it's true.
Noxley, thanks for
resubscribing as well. All right.
So, if you are new to this is our pre-corpsins.
It's true.
We kind of preempt talking about the corpse war and kind of also resubbing.
Yes, and the corpse war is the zombie war that's been going on in the 6th world.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, no, like I said, I've given up on serious.
Yeah.
But no, go ahead. We talk about what happened last week during Shadowrun Corporate Sims. We recap. That's why Claudia is here, thankfully. And then I talk about what is going on in the corporate war, and that is the metagame currently built around Shadowrun Corporate Sims. That's the game we built around the game because we heard you guys like games.
We heard you like games.
We heard you like games, so we built a game on your game. And soon, and actually tonight, something I'm going to talk about is the game that I'm building around the game that is built around the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a game within a game that surrounds another game?
The metagame.
Oh, great. I need
the metagame.
I need a diagram, which is shows how the games are connected.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the metagame. Actually, the metagame is going to become the metagame.
Yeah. The metagame.
We'll talk about it
Jacob
after.
Man76, so Walking Dead is the Shadowrun universe. I feel like if zombies happen, corporations would just be like, here's a vaccine, go. But it's 100,000 million.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't just be like, here's a vaccine. They'd be like, come within our walled cities and be our slaves.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then maybe we'll vaccinate you, maybe turn you into a zombie, depending on how much we like you.
And how much research we need to do.
Yeah.
Corpse are mean.
It's true. Yeah. They're not nice. They're not nice in Shadowrun.
You support one.
Heck no.
Oh, Claudia does. Fang doesn't.
No, I'm gonna burn them all to the ground. No, it's really, it's just a thing. It's just a thing.
Brains want to let us know that zombies already happened in Shadowrun, and it's so past. Oh my god, so past.
Right. Yeah. Oh. All right. So anyway, what happened last week?
Well, a couple of things. One, it was not a corporate run.
It wasn't.
It was not. It was a Draco Foundation run. If you remember, the Draco Foundation is the one that Miss J works for. And the Draco Foundation is unlike most AAA corporations because it was.
Well, it's not a
one, right? But what it is, it's a foundation that wants to better the world, and it's made because a dragon left his hoard in a will to this foundation.
Yeah,
which is
this
very
really
rare.
Cool bit of lore that you guys should totally look into. Like, look into the history of the Draco Foundation because it's a really cool thing.
It's crazy. So then what we had to do is, if you didn't know, a politician named Juga Savelli, which I said wrong, she believes in meta-human rights, and she was running for office. I don't remember what office.
It's like governor of Seattle,
governor of the
or
Metroplex.
Something. Yeah.
But what occurred is that very early in Infect's history, we were told to protect her. Infect didn't do that because another running team was stronger and better.
Dun dun.
Dun dun dun. I think we called them Flaming Fire. Probably. Well, probably. Red Fire. A dumb name. And they took Jugasveli. Between then and now, Jugasveli was saved, but now we're trying to figure out who was trying to steal Jugashvili. Braid, help me out.
No, that is not what Inception
So Anna,
means,
what you're
guys.
saying is we will have a gameception?
What is
Hashtag
gameception?
for Nina,
No.
hashtag as
No.
technology.
That isn't what that means because that's not what that word means. Anyway.
So then we were asked to.
Oh, and thank you for the gratuity.
Thank you. That keeps us alive. And the team Mfek, then had to figure out who was paying the troll killers to steal Jugashvili. Jugashvili.
Jugashvili.
And so we looked up Letta Robinson, and then we murdered some people, and it was bad. We did. It was bad. It was bad. Oh, I think I'm doing 2 weeks ago. No, it's fine. We did it. It was bad. There was lots of inter-team conflict, and then we figured out by infiltrating and looking at Letta Robinson's compiece that Elias Humura, who is the construction and investigation man in the government. I know so much about governments, guys. I don't even. He is bad dude, and we think the money was traced to him. So Mfek went to his house and did the most successful stealing of information ever. No one got hurt. Fang stole some cheese and lettuce. Real cheese and lettuce, not soy cheese and lettuce.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
a big deal. And we didn't even
so
kill
right.
anybody. We killed a lot of spirits. We killed a lot of drones, and we got out right as the alarms happened. And we left with an explosion, and we got in the car with the files, and we had to do some secret
Wow.
book looking.
Nice.
So it was good.
So, yeah. So, Mfek actually had a good
Successful part.
run. Wow.
So now what's left is
One dice for Anna.
I love that song. It's really
Thank you,
One dice
Snow.
for Anna. Hashtag chaos elements.
I should figure out a way to use that during the rolls tonight. Just to be like, you know what? I'm going to use
I'm
an
gonna
extra
use the
die
dice.
on this one
Yeah.
because I want this particular corp to do well. We're not really supposed to dance for the gratuities, but
What are we supposed to do for the gratuities?
I just wanted to interrupt my for some fang love less than 3
It's fine.
hashtag for Nina hashtag as technology.
some bang love.
Fang.
Excellent death strike. Yeah, hyper rapid power go.
Hi, bro, go. I forgot what we were supposed to do because I get so excited by
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, I know it's good music. It makes you want to.
Alienator wants to remind us that Anna, if you want to use your die, remember Zach has one too.
Yeah,
Ha!
I don't think that Zach will be doing any of the rolls tonight.
You think Zach can actually hold a dice right now? Ha! Ha!
Well, I don't think they realized that he just had a.
Oh, they said it on.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
he just
got
had a tooth
pulled
removed.
out.
He's a little out of it.
He's a little out of it, but immediately.
He's doing surprisingly well, and
Yeah.
like it's Zach, so he'll be back in action. Like, no,
Really, what I really enjoy is that
tough.
he's still asking about work.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
still, he's like, oh.
he's tough. He knows
Yeah.
what's at stake here. I mean, like, there isn't the luxury of downtime here. It doesn't exist.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where we're at. It's a really good time right now in Mfek. I mean, not really, because Mfek is having the worst inner conflict about races and metahumanness and who you are truly and who you should protect and who you should not protect. So some emotions are getting pulled, and we'll see if the team can pull itself back together. Because at this point, this might be Mainframe's last run.
Whoa,
That's what she said.
whoa,
Mainframe.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah, we'll have to see.
whoa. Wow.
Sad
so, but tonight we'll start the team's next
Next part
corporate
of this
run.
Oh, are we going to start the corporate run today?
I thought so.
Oh.
I thought so.
I just
I could
thought
be wrong.
Well, honestly, Mfek is
I
not
could be
known
wrong.
for the speed, so I thought this next part of the run would take like 5 hours. But
Honestly, it could be that you have another week. Sometimes Lauren likes to have a couple of weeks to prepare, so it could be that it doesn't start quite yet. That's great news for me. Because
Or
I'm
the corporate
so
run
behind
starts
on
today.
stuff. I've got corporations because we did the lottery last week. I've
Yeah.
got corporations coming to me with what they want to do with this last roll's NPC runners, and I'm like, ha! I haven't even dealt with the week before that yet.
Hyper Power, go!
Are we distracting team distraction?
Yeah, you
bit.
might be.
Are we distracting team distraction? Is this distractception? Hooray. Oh, hi Anna. Hashtag neonet, hashtag hash browns.
Negihama, it's taken care of.
Yeah, I think
It's taken care of.
here's the thing. Claudia doesn't like spoilers, so I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, so it's possible that you guys are starting a new
I'm
run
pretty
tonight or
sure it's
finishing
gonna
this
start.
up. I don't know.
Or both.
But either way, I haven't, we had some technical issues that prevented me from dealing with the run from the previous runs that I planned on during the time that I planned on doing. There's just not enough time.
There's so much stuff to do. There's so
yeah.
much stuff to do.
It's true. It's true. So, thank you for recapping and sitting in here with me. I'm sure you'll have to go in a few minutes. You're welcome to stay as long as you're allowed, but
I will.
so yeah, so I am behind on because when we do the lottery, nobody really wanted to enter the lottery too much to hire MFAC because there was little chance of them winning. So it was a high cost, low reward thing. So one of the things that I had done was saying, well, everybody that enters gets a team of runners, whether they're NPCs or MFAC is what the lottery is for.
Right.
And that added this massive amount of stuff to my plate. And then I went part-time.
Well,
So it was like, so you have 3 times as much work and a third of the time to do it in. So that didn't really go over very well for me. So I'm behind on that, and I apologize to the people that are still waiting to hear about the runs that they did. I'm gonna work on that as soon as I can.
It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. Don't
and then
fret.
we'll worry about the teams on this upcoming run after that. In addition to that, one of the things that I want to take some time to talk about is like I was saying with you before. Oh goodness.
Eyebrow power, go! Death Strike 44.
Pickles.
I'm joining in on this distraction train. Loud noises and pickles. Hashtag for Nina, hashtag as technology.
I think I'd like it if I actually had a pickle, but I don't think I've had a pickle in like 5 or 6 years.
See, I've gotten into pickling.
Oh.
Cucumber pickles. And they're so good. So good.
What's amazing though is that they can pickle other things like carrots.
Yeah, I've never had other stuff pickled.
Carrots I hear is really good. Oh, you guys are all so cool. Thanks for your little secret messages that aren't so secret, but they're red for some reason.
No, they're red because I told Better Twitch TV to highlight things that use my name or G or any number of other things that people usually use to refer to me.
Sorry, Claudia's learning about Little Twitch every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
so that's why that's there. So if they don't, and actually it highlights for Hyper RPG too. So if people do.
Oh, cool. So what you're saying is people should just stream like the words Anna or Hyper RPG.
If they want to get my attention, yeah. Pickled pickles. Actually, YOLO Swag Walker. Fried pickles, delicious. Batter and fried pickles, so good.
What I've heard is really good that I haven't had.
No.
Deep fried butter. I've wanted to try it forever.
Wow, that sounds awful.
I love butter.
That sounds awful.
I love butter.
Hello, Ryan Ironwolf. Hi.
Congratulations on your 4th resub month. I remembered your name.
Yeah, but I have like a sweet tooth. No, or I have no sweet tooth. I have a sour tooth instead.
Oh,
so
no.
hence the pickles.
No, if you try to get me to eat a Sour Patch, there's a lot of faces that go on. Because I'm not good with sour things.
Yeah, see, I like sour things and not sweet things. I would never want to distract Anna by typing out her name. Anna's too busy for that. Anna needs to concentrate. You know, if you use it 3 times, it still has the same effect as 1 time. Hyper Rabbit Power, go! This is Brian for Anna. Please take care of our run first.
Oh, the corp that cares.
This is a bribe for Anna. Please take care of our run first. Hashtag Evo, the corp
random.
that cares.
Or whoever she cares about. Let me know if you need me to come up with runners.
Hyper Rabbit Power,
go! Gaika!
Hashtag Neonet knows the only true pickle is a dill pickle. Hashtag Anna, hashtag Claudia.
There's the little ones, right?
Dill pickles are pretty good. No, it's a flavoring thing.
Oh, okay.
But you should probably go. Roll for It is now hosting. Thank you, Roll for It.
What? Thank you so much for hosting.
You've made Claudia /
I'm
Fang
really
very happy.
I'm really happy. That means there's that many people who are watching right now.
Yeah.
Ah! Thank you so much for hosting.
Welcome, Roll For It viewers, and thank you for the hosting. Roll For It.
This is our pregame.
This is our pregame news show where we recap what happened last week. You just missed that, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Now we're going to talk about the corporate metagame.
Yep.
That is the game that we built around our Shadowrun game to say thank you to all your subscriptions and your gratuities. And that is that is what I'm about to talk about. I think you have to go get ready for the run.
I do. Ladies and gentlemen, for if you're new, hi, stick around. In 15 minutes, we're going to start our awesome Shadowrun. Look out for me. I'm the one with the metal arms.
True story. You only have one metal arm.
No, I have two.
Oh, they're both metal?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's how come I get punched things twice as hard.
Twice as hard. Punch things twice as hard, she said. So that was Claudia. Bang, she's off. She's our she's one of our Shadowrunners, off to run the shadows, or at least get ready to do so. I am here to now give you the rundown on the corporate metagame. That is the game, like I was saying, that is built around Shadowrun Corporate Sins, our RPG show, wherein if you are a subscriber, you get to join our Discord, join a corporation, and help influence this game that can then influence the RPG itself. So first off, I am going to refresh this page and give you your action point totals. 13 Modem, thank you for resubscribing. Thank you very much for the resub. And I didn't catch, there are many good pickles, try them all. Evo, the corp that cares. Excellent. So this is the part where I lose chat because I can't. Actually, if I move this over here, perfect, wonderful. Seder Krupp is in the lead this time with 21 action points, while Neonet and Wuxing have 17 Evo 16, Renraku 30, Horizon 10, Ares Aztec Knowledge 9, Shiawase with 8, and Mitsuhama with 6 action points. So those action points can be used for a variety of things, including attacking other corporations, doing research into subsidiaries of your various market doohickeys and whatchamacallits. You can defend, you can research, attack, you can open up new subsidiaries into markets that you didn't already own. Hyper RPG quotes, that is actually what Claudia said. I was quoting her. Once again, you can't quote me quoting things unless you say that you're quoting me quoting things, because otherwise it's not a quote. We've covered this already with Claudia quotes, I think. So maybe you're a different quotes person. I don't know. I don't know who the quotes people are. It's not my business. So this is all based on a system that actually Jordan Wiseman set up. The creator, or one of the creators of Shadowrun initially, set up this corporate metagame. We've tweaked it a little bit. We've added to it. We're about to add a whole lot more. And I am mostly just the games mistress of the corporate metagame, such as it is. So those are the action point totals. Let me slide that over to here. We do have some news, but first I want to take a little bit of time to talk about those upcoming modifications. Those upcoming modifications to the metagame. I've mentioned how we want to see. That's a quote. That's a quote. You can't quote me quoting things unless you say that I'm quoting another quote. There you go. Perfect. I like it. I approve. So anyway, I've been saying that I wanted to do a complete revamp, and that there were some problems inherent with doing the complete revamping. Points having to be reset was the biggest one. I didn't want to have to reset all of the progress that everybody had made to this point. So now, the best way that I could think of, it occurred to me that I could smooth out and streamline the way this entire process works of the different corporations submitting their actions and me processing them and then having spreadsheets and piles of paper. I have this stack of paper that's everybody's actions for the past 15 weeks. Big ZZ40, thank you for being a friend, computer, and following the channel. We really appreciate that. I've figured out a way to streamline this process so that it makes it a lot easier for me to handle what all of the actions that different corporations want to take. If I can streamline it enough, then it almost automates the process for me. And if I can do that, then instead of restarting with a clean slate, the game as it stands now can continue, and I can simply build on top of it. So that is the goal right now. And I apologize if some things fall behind a little bit. I'm working hard on getting those changes implemented in a way that appeases everyone, which can happen on a very, very rare occasion. Is something that can exist. That's what I'm working towards, or at least keeping as many people happy as possible. And that includes keeping all of the data that has occurred so far relevant to the game going forward. And the first step of that is going to be a big one for me, but you guys won't see a very large difference. Because of that, the big changes that I've talked about have been put off for a while I get this implemented. I am also the one who built the system that they are using during the Gauntlet show, which is on Tuesdays. I built the mechanics. I took Pathfinder and I boiled it down and boiled it down and boiled it down, and that is the system that they're using for the Gauntlet, Paizo's Gauntlet hybrid thing. So now that I have done that, I can refocus a bit more onto the metagame and the meta game. They ask Neville Chamberlain. I don't even know who that is. Sorry. So, you have not missed Shadowrun. For those just coming in, this is Corporate News. This is the show where we recap what has happened in the last run. We've already done that. And then we talk a little bit about the game that we have built around the role-playing game so that you all have a way to interact with the role-playing game itself in non-game breaking ways. And as a thank you and sort of to reward you and say thank you for your gratuities throughout the week and your subscriptions throughout the month. The corporate metagame is played out predominantly on our Discord server, which is subscriber only. It is one of the subscriber perks here. You join that and then you can join a corporation. Soon I am hoping that it will not just be corporations that you can join. That is spoiler alert, that is one of the things that I'm working towards. Some people expressed disinterest in joining the corporations, but interested in joining other factions or runners themselves, things of that nature. So I'm working on trying to build that in. Milk runs are a myth, Big ZZ40. They're a myth, in my experience. At any rate, so there's that, but right now, and anybody, I will say anybody that's in a corporation will open up. If you decide you want to join another faction, we'll open it up a little bit. We'll work on that. The system is still being fine-tuned. Like I said, first I need to revamp how I handle all of the corporations submitting their actions for each week and how that gets formulated into a usable worksheet for when we go out at the end of the game and we're rolling dice. That's all the corporate actions all the corporations are taking against each other, with each other, or for themselves. I have a way that I can streamline it and make it a smoother process. Right now, I spend about 8 hours on Wednesdays just managing the metagame for that week. And that's a little excessive. So I think I've got a way that I can knock that down substantially, which lets me build onto it and focus on other things, focus on improving the experience for all of you and things like that. So So there we go. We've got about 5 minutes left, which may or may not be enough time to cover some of the news. If people have questions, make sure you tag me when you ask them. Just tag Anna or HyperRPG in the chat when you ask a question, and I will no doubt see it, unless a whole bunch of you do it at the same time, and then I'll miss some of them. But, you know, it'll work. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So, I have lost the page that I need to do this thing. Over to here. There we go. All right. So, not seeing any questions in chat already, I'm just going to go ahead and start reading some of these press releases that corporations have sent me until Joe gives me the flashing light signal that tells me that Corporate Sins is ready to start, and then we're good to go. Evo is excited to announce that they have been researching better counter-stabilizing gyroscopic technology. This technology, based on the Telefi development platform, will lead us to more stable extra-atmospheric crafts that could ever be possible with chemical thrusters, reducing accidents and ultimately saving many lives. Evo, the corp that cares. And I'm out of chocolate. How much crying is acceptable? All of the crying, Genova Plus, as long as it does not get in the way of you ordering more chocolate. You're the best for what you do for the metagame and Pathfinder. Cryomancer Maurice, thank you. I appreciate that. Rio Alds, thank you as well. So that's Evo. Evo's news. Next. If I can get my cursor back. There we go. There we go. Neonet. Neonet is continuing their quest to bring communications to the poor and disenfranchised of the world using their Villiers Village connectivity technology. However, their greedy rivals continue to attack their teams in the field, trying to prevent their efforts. Neonet plans to increase protection of the local personnel, building the matrix nodes, and prevail in linking the people of the world. Dun dun. The future runs on Neonet, Gaia says. As Technology is sad to report that Nina Escobar, the teenage intern who was critically injured in the explosion at Esprit facility 2 weeks ago, has succumbed to her wounds and passed away. Senior officials from As Technology Corporate Security report that young Nina was able to shed invaluable light on the nature of this event and how it occurred prior to her passing. Officials from ACS report that the investigators have uncovered the source of the explosion and will release a statement shortly. In celebration of Nina's life and to the research she completed moments before the explosion, the new charity Cuerdos Sanos has stated they will be offering a scholarship in her name. The #4Nina Fund to young Aztlan women like Nina who have a passion to help all of the Sixth World by choosing to advance their education. A spokesperson for the As Technology Board of Directors has released this statement. We at As Technology assure our employees and supporters throughout the Sixth World that the safety and well-being of those in our stead is paramount to achieving the way to a better tomorrow, and that our corporation will continue to assist in the swift elimination of hazards to the safety and well-being of the As Technology family. All right. I keep losing my cursor. Apologies, guys. That is right. Nikki Hama posted the wonderful Streamies. We are rallying the troops to nominate HyperRPG for the Streamy Awards. There's a link in chat. It's partially filled out form that will nominate HyperRPG for appropriate categories. And it would help us get some very much needed exposure. One of the troubles, particularly for the summer on Twitch, is getting much needed exposure to various Twitch channels. Viewership numbers always dip in the summertime, and this is one of the ways that we can combat it. You can help us by submitting that form and helping get us noticed on the Streamy Awards. So make sure you fill that out for us if you haven't already. We appreciate it very, very much. Nominates quick and helps. Yes. Click that link and help if you enjoy the things you see with your eyes and hear with your ears. Thank you, Genova Plus. Very much appreciated. So, we're just about ready to get started with Shadowrun Corporate Sins, and we have one news article left for immediate release. The Horizon Group is proud to announce the official grand opening ceremony of its newest theme park, Sunset Island. Conveniently located in a neighboring San Juan Islands, Sunset Island will be Seattle's first chance to directly access all the wonder and magic that comes with the Horizon name. We are also delighted to announce the newest member of the Horizon Group, Zia Animatics. A longtime local leader in lifelike robotics servants, Zia shall be bringing their talent and expertise to work at Horizon. Diego Sanchez, CEO of the firm, made the following statement at the press conference announcing the acquisition. Zia has long been Pueblo's main source of life-mate companions, caretakers, and automatons for household tasks. But we're really excited about the new opportunities that will be coming now that we have access to Horizon's extensive IP catalog. We've been working hard with our new family to bring you the best interactive entertainment at Sunset Island, and look forward to many... You've got a light for that. And look forward to many more such opportunities in the future. Zia and Horizon are a great pair, and we're ecstatic to be the newest part of this great company. Zia and Horizon's own digital citizens have worked hard to craft the most realistic animated characters ever devised. Visitors to Sunset Island will get the chance to meet all their favorite characters from Horizon's diverse media portfolio, including Maria Mercurial, as she appeared in her debut in 2048. In addition to Zia's astonishing animatronics, visitors to Sunset Island can enjoy such rides as the It's a Little Planet Global Cavalcade, the Westward Ho Log Fume, and the Jackrabbit, the tallest roller coaster on the East Coast. Horizon invites Seattle to bring the entire family down to the Seattle terminal, where for the entire month of July, ferries to Sunset Island will be free. And that's it for corporate news. Without further ado, I will send you off to the wonderful hands of Lauren and Shadowrun Corporate Sins. Enjoy the show, everyone. I'll see you at the end for the action rolls.